final words? You've made your choice. I follow the wind.
This is a branch you do know he is the preferred. Visit the main door.
There's at least one settlement here in the desert. You'll be able to rest up.
Here I descend.
But it seems like it's the bandits' base. They may not exactly welcome a stranger like you.
Well, considering how they've been tracking me, I don't think I'll need to introduce myself.
Oh, you noticed? Yes. It looks as though they've been keeping an eye on you ever since you stepped foot in their desert.
Let 'em. We'll meet face to face soon enough. A new world awaits us all.
You're close to the gang settlement. If you're feeling lost, try checking the signposts that you find here and there.
Isn't this the kind of magnifying glass that appraisers use? It looks like it's pretty worn.
It does look rather old, but it seems like it's been taken good care of. You're nearly to the settlement now. I'm sure that you're looking forward to a bit of rest. But I wouldn't let your guard down if I were you. I would guess that everyone living there is part of the bandit gang.
So don't be surprised if I wake up at knife point, is that it? Fine by me. It'd give me an excuse to beat some information out of them.
You'd use yourself as bait? Just for that? I guess that's just like you. But don't let yourself get hurt, okay?
What's this? So! You better come again!
The desert's safer at night. Welcome! Come. Well, that's a shame. Next time.
The buildings here are ancient structures from another age. I don't know whether to call this a town or a fortress.
Where'd you come from?
Well,
No?
guess I should have known.
If you think you're gonna get to meet our boss...
Did I hurt your... Excuse me, but would you do me the great honor of showing me the way to your boss? Please.
I don't have no help to spare.
I'd say definitely criminal clothes. At least there's not much of a dress code.
Unusual to see it. It used to be a real... You're not.
Is this real?
I don't... Hey, what's with the sourpuss? You don't have a complaint about my fine assortment.
It's good enough, I suppose.
Go on! I don't need some uppity...
If you insist, I will. You're not the only merchant around.
That's where you're wrong, Missy. Far as I know, this is the only shop in the desert. There was one other fella, but he couldn't cut it. Lost all his drive to sell out here. When that happens, well, that's the same as death to a salesman.
So, what made him give up?
Damn fool. He bet his dreams on the desert, that's what. Poor. He thought he'd make a real name for himself out here, selling to adventurers. But in the end, he lost sight of his dream and his business.
Sounds good for you, though he doesn't seem like he was much of a rival anyway.
Shut it! You don't know the first thing about him.
Didn't mean to offend you. What's there to get so worked up about anyway?
Nothing. Not a damn thing. It's just like you say. He was nothing at all. It's not like he'd ever been a threat to my business anyway. No, not Ramon. I'm done talking about him. If you want to know more, ask him yourself. You'll find him near that old camp at the giant sandbox.
He was a pretty strange guy, wasn't he? But if he's really the only merchant... Unless, of course, you want to find out for yourself about that Ramon fellow.
Why, hello. Looks like it's your first time to our home.
That's exactly what I need. That and Samantha.
A woman who knows what she wants.
Rumor has it that you bandits might be able to tell me about the Holy...
So you know who we are. From what I can tell, you don't look like one of those...
Why should I have to tell you that?
You shouldn't, and you don't. You're not one of us, so you can do whatever you want. But I won't be telling you nothing. If you want to know what we know about the Clavis, you'll just have to join our gang. Have you ever wanted to be a bandit? But we'll at least let you try out. If you don't like that, then I think you know where the exit is. And that's all I've got. I'll explain everything you need.
If you want to find the Holy Clavis, it looks like there might not be much choice but joining up. I suggest talking...
You ready to see if... Oh, made your decision, have you? Then let... There's a giant sandstorm in the desert. You've seen it, right? It's been causing us nothing but grief out here, to say the least. Make it stop. That's your test. Off you go.
Make it stop? The wind? Do you want a bandit or a holy woman?
Oh, fine. Make me explain it all. Look, that thing's not exactly natural. People call it God's wrath. It's magic or a curse. If you can trigger the stone monument near it, you should be able to control it, including making it go away.
If you know that, why haven't you taken care of it, instead of asking a stranger?
What, you think a human can control the weather? That's just crazy talk. Now go and give it your all. Beat the monster near the stone monument, and you'll get the key that activates it. And that's the last freebie you'll get from me.
So if you want into the bandit gang, you'll have to defeat a monster, get a certain key, and somehow use that monument to stop God's wrath.
Hearing what Adonis had to say about it didn't sound like anything a normal person could do.
You're right, it's not a very fair trial. But then again, you are the savior. Doing what regular people can't comes with the job, right?
That kid just gives you the weird words he's...
What are you doing?
Nothing much. Just gilling my sputs for hall to ear. Dutter do youing, wum-ass.
Hope, can you interpret this for me?
It seems to me like it's some kind of code or cipher, but I don't have enough data yet to break it.
Can't you speak normally?
Show nit. Of course I can. Look, I don't have any info about any treasure, if that's what you're looking for. I've got no interest in. Buffet to you.
Doesn't seem like many people choose to live out here unless they're after treasure. So, what's your...
Leave be Lee. The world's going to end soon anyway, right? If that's the case, what's the point in having dreams or working hard?
So, sitting around waiting for the end was the best idea you could come up with. Nice way to spend your last...
Well, yeah, it's boring, but nothing I do now makes any sort of difference anyway, so why bother? No matter how much I might unravel mysteries of the past, none of these bandits care. They don't even listen to my Tro wouldn't even know.
I get that it's hard to...
I'd say so. I ditched all my...
I think I may just do that. They deserve better than getting tossed aside by...
Fake them 10. What is it? Don't tell me you actually found something.
Is this it? What you threw away?
How did you... Dad's loop?
Dad?
Never mind that. Just give it back to me. Now!
You want it back? Who was it that told me I was welcome to whatever I could find? I'm not sure I want to give it up.
Fine. I'll talk if I have to. My dad was a great bandit, okay? But he was also a great appraiser. He spent his whole life studying the relics in these ruins.
So he wanted you to follow in his footsteps?
No, it wasn't like that. Not at all. He taught me everything he knew so that I could become a scholar. He wanted me to be able to unravel the mysteries of the past. But then he disappeared. Never made it home. No one ever found any clue as to what happened. He left me, and took my only chance at becoming a scholar with him. Didn't have much choice. I could appraise or starve.
Is that why you threw away his tools? In order to spite your father?
It was stupid. I was stupid. I should have just done what my dad wanted and kept working to be a real scholar. But he's gone, and it's too late now. This world is nearly done for. But if I'm ever reborn, I promise I'll take things a bit more seriously. I'll give it my all. I'll study hard.
You should dream big, and the first step to making your dream come true is believing it can come true.
What do you mean you can't find?
I saw this coming. I don't have a choice, do I? Meow, meow, choco chow.
That was adorable. Here, this is for you.
Meow, meow, choco chow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Silly me.
What? Is something amusing you?
I hope I get a...
Come on! Step right up! Come back soon!
This is the Glutton's Quarter. A paradise.
Welcome! How can I be...
If the world's ending anyway, I suppose you might as well enjoy your last meal.
Right? Are you enjoying your time?
Meow, meow.
Choco Cho? Some people claim that the chaos is emerging from the werewolves. Things are happening all over Luxaria. Where's the savior when you need her? What do you mean, Miss Mighty Savior? You did a fantastical job, Lightning! That was fantabulously impressive. This is a little something for my very, very best friend who would like to help those in need. Oh, yes, of course.
Welcome, everyone, to the bank. Welcome. Do come again.
Can't you find somewhere else to be?
This is the famous Banquet of the Lord, recognized by...
Palace guards are conducting a search for the
Looks like
intruder
you've
calling
got-
herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
Welcome to the...
Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Meow, meow, choco chow.
Oh, that was adorable. Here.
I'm getting the feeling you're not as amused as I am by this whole thing.
That was by far the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life.
Welcome.